What is up, YouTube? Today is the last day we're going to be using Eevee on the channel. We got Eevee, Whimsicott, Smeargle, Espeon, Krookodile, and Clefairy, and it has been an insane ride. If you haven't checked out the previous episodes, highly recommend go checking them out. But we're going to be going with this Eevee team for one last time, and yeah, this is going to be one interesting one, I think, that I can at least say. But it's been a crazy ride. Again, if you haven't checked out the last episodes with Eevee, go check them out. It's been insane. This ride has literally been insane. But, you know, we're going to be playing some more Eevee. I don't like that record. We're like 40 and 20. That's like a 2 wins, 1 loss ratio. I don't like that. We got Snow's team. Wait, did we face his opponent before? We might have actually faced his opponent. Like, a few episodes ago. We might have. I wish I knew because I'm not sure about the name. I feel like we did, but yeah, I'm gonna. This is Snow's team. We got Nihilego, Tapu Koko, Salamence, Metagross, Buzzwole, and the Gastrodon, and this is a really hard matchup for Eevee. The reason why it's hard is you have one Clear Smog on the Gastrodon, plus you have Bulldoze, Salamence with Dragon Tail, plus the boosted Metagross. So yeah, this is going to be really interesting about it. I'm going to lead Smeargle plus Eevee here. Krookodile. And Clefairy? No, I need Espeon. I feel like I said this in previous episode because I need it for the Buzzwole just in case. Oh man, this is gonna be a hard one though. Gonna be a hard one. If this is the same person, I want to make different plays, but if this is a completely different person, then I want to make the same plays I made in the last battle. I just don't remember. Tapu Koko Salamence is the exact same lead. You know what? I'm clicking follow me. I think this is the same person. I think it's the same person. So I'm expecting Gigavolt Havoc turn 1. And Dragon Tail potentially. So I'm gonna go for my Z move and follow me. Or I could transform here. No, I don't transform because Eevee would go down and I had nothing to transform. If you go for the Bulldoze here, Volt Switch, good play. We'll see what my opponent does here. Please Gigavolt Havoc. It is the same person. Nice. Okay. Unless you just Bulldoze here. Like, literally just Bulldoze because of the fact you want to get rid of this Eevee. But it's going to be the Bulldoze from the Tapu Koko. It is going to go out into my Eevee. Oh, Gigavolt Havoc. No, Gigavolt Havoc is going to be coming out here. So, I do make the adjustment here. I'm pretty sure my opponent went for a Dragon Tail too. I would expect Dragon Tail, to be honest. As I will be able to Z up. Yeah, you Dragon Tailed here. Salamence is definitely faster than my Smeargle. So Eevee will be coming out here and we will be able to unleash its full force. It will be that extreme evoboost here. Do I want to make the play the following turn? So I'm thinking about the next few turns because it's going to get real tricky from here because I send in my Espeon, right? Because I always send in Espeon here because I threaten the Psych Up. But the question is, does my opponent worry about Krookodile or does my opponent worry about the Espeon more? I feel like that's the bigger question because I could Baton Pass, I can Psych Up. Yeah, you Dragon Tail it. I'm glad it hit because if it missed, I would have been in a terrible position. But a good thing, because now I get to go on Espeon here. Now the question is, do you go for like... Do you Dragon Tail the Eevee or do you Dragon Tail the Espeon? I feel like you would Dragon Tail the Eevee because you don't want Krookodile coming in with stats and Krookodile can't get Psych Up. So I'm actually going to protect here and Psych Up. I could Baton Pass if I predict the Dragon Tail is Espeon, and that's a 50-50. This is literally the 50-50. I'm I'm gonna Psych Up and protect though, because I feel like if you're my opponent, you should never let Krookodile have an opportunity to set up here, because Krookodile will literally eat your team alive. So I feel like you want to Dragon Tail the Eevee. It could be a wrong play, and my opponent can predict this. However, I feel like there's a really high likely chance he Dragon Tail the Eevee here. So I'm gonna protect the Eevee and go for it. Volt Switch is gonna come out into the Espeon. Unless he Bulldoze here. Although I don't think he Bulldoze. Do you Bulldoze here? I feel like Bulldoze would be a risky play. Metagross. If you Bulldoze here, you are... That is such a good play. Psych Up gonna go out into the Eevee. It is Dragon Tail, looks like. Yes! Okay. Nice. We got him. I think that is the game. Unless Bullet Punch crits my Espeon or Salamence with stored power somehow. But yeah. I figured that would be like the play you make. So yes, my opponent not going for the Krookodile. Nice. I mean, my opponent not wanting Krookodile to come in. So I will stored power this Espeon, with Espeon into Salamence. Pick up that knockout. Salamence, even with your Assault Vest, will not be able to take that. Baton Pass. And it is in, people. This Krookodile is looking to win the game. And I can probably just Power Trip, stored power, everything, because my opponent doesn't have a switch in. So, and I'm +2 with my Krookodile. That was the only Intimidate on my opponent's team. So Power Trip will be able to knock up the Metagross 100%. Well, it probably would have knocked out +1 too. Hammer Arm's going to come out my opponent, probably hoping for the crit here. Okay, doesn't get it. My heart almost pounded because, you know, if he actually did get the crit, it could have still been a game. Could have definitely still been a hard game to win. But, yes, without that crit, it is probably game over. Gashon's going to come out. This Gashon didn't have Protect. Don't I Speed Tie with my Espeon and Krookodile? No, Espeon's 1 point faster. I'll double up the Gashon slot since Metagross isn't really much of a threat here. Might Protect and try to hope to clear Smog my Krookodile. And yeah, Gashon's the only thing that's really stopping me right now from setting up winning. So yeah, Metagross is forced to Protect here. But I just double up into the Gashon slot anyway, just to make sure that, you know, my Krookodile still gets its boost. So stored power in the Gashon. It doesn't even take it because of a critical hit, but I doubled it in anyway. So even if it lived, it didn't really matter. I'm not even sure if it would have lived, to be honest, because I Power Chip the Metagross, and now I can just start power, knock out the Tapu Koko. Power Chip will knock out the Metagross, and that would be a good game. So you can see how even, yeah, like game 1 and game 2, I feel like this is the best of 3. I feel like this is literally the best of 3 because we did play this person earlier. So as you can see, you can adjust. You can make mind games with your opponent, and it or might not work, but it definitely can. So gonna be able to pick up the first win. Really happy about how that game played out. As you saw, like, obviously I could have lost with those kind of gambles that I made. One, of my opponent just made the same play of going for a Bulldoze Volt Switch turn 1. I could have lost, but I highly felt like, one, if I'm gonna fake out anyway, you're probably just gonna get able to have a Dragon Tail there. I feel like it would be a safe play because you get knocked out on Smeargle anyway. And if I go for the same fake out as I did before, you can just go for it, and maybe my opponent expects Follow Me. I don't think I revealed Follow Me in the last set. I revealed Transform. I revealed Fake Out. Yeah, I don't think I revealed it. I think I just revealed Fake Out and Transform. So my opponent might not have expected Follow Me there. So nice. Nice, beautiful, beautiful. That was like, man, what a game. And of course, like that 50-50 I did with Salamence, I felt like it made the most sense. I already explained my thought process earlier, so I'm already tired, and yeah, I don't want to explain it again. So starting off with a win, so we're not gonna go 0-3 with the Eevee team in any episode, which, you know, I honestly thought we would have, to be honest, at least once. Because I honestly thought RNG was going to get us combined. I thought it would be like 1 RNG game and 2 games I just lose because of my inexperience with Eevee. Well, not really inexperience. I have played Eevee before. I played different variants of Eevee. The last time I used Eevee, I only play it really with my friends. Like in the mirror, we do like Eevee mirror matches, and I usually bring Weavile. Fake Out Fling is really fun with Eevee. So let's see what my opponent Well, let's see what my next opponent has, but it's taking quite a while to find a game, not gonna lie. It is taking quite a while to find a game, so hopefully we do find a game soon. We do, from Spain, 1548 rating. I think that means Apocalypse? Or, I don't know, maybe it's just an... I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking now. We got Kartana, Nihilego, Garchomp, Arcanine, Togedemaru, and Tapu Lele as the first team of the day. Now... how do I want to handle this? Eevee. Well, I obviously lead Eevee. I just don't know what do I lead against it. I also don't know what kind of sets my opponent has. Again, like, is it Roar on Arcanine? That's like probably the biggest question here. Is it Roar Arcanine? It's Roar Arcanine that's really annoying. So I think I'll lead Eevee plus Clefairy. Espeon does really good in this matchup, I feel like. And I think Smeargle. I think having Eevee plus Clefairy, Smeargle, and Espeon in the back are the ways that I'm going to be able to win this game. The problem is if my opponent's Jolly Garchomp, you could lead like Togedemaru plus the... like you could lead Togedemaru plus the Garchomp. You could go for Fake Out on the Eevee Sword Stance turn 1. Then you can Tectonic Rage and then Encore my Eevee, which would be very problematic. So let's see if my opponent actually leads that. Maybe it would have been better to lead Smeargle. It's Arcanine Togedemaru. Okay, that's a lot easier to deal with. I'll take that. So again, is it Roar? It's Air Balloon Togedemaru, so I don't have to worry about Sash. Is it Nuzzle too? Like Nuzzle could also be like a very problematic thing. I think I'm gonna double protect here. I really want to scout out a Roar. I really need to scout out a Roar. I feel like the only reason you would lead this though is because you have Roar, or maybe like your Bandit Arcanine. Maybe. Like if you're Air Balloon Togedemaru, that kind of gives me more information because I feel like you would be. I feel like that means you like 1, maybe your Nihilego Sash. 2, it could be like Scarf Garchomp. Like those are what I'm getting at right now with this information. Big Out on the Clefairy and Roar. So it is Roar. Okay. That's still annoying to play with. I get Smeargle out here, but I don't think you're gonna target down Clefairy no matter what. So Smeargle gonna get the Moody Accuracy Rise, which doesn't really matter, and Special Attack Drop. I should just went into Espeon. Faking Out and Roar makes sense. I think I want to go into Eevee and just follow me here, to be honest. Yeah, I'll just follow me here. Because I feel like this is the safest play no matter what. It avoids me taking Encore turn 1. And also, Clefairy should be able to live a Flare Blitz. Plus a Zing Zap. Zing Zap is going to come out. How much does this do? Yeah, not much. And Flare Blitz is going to come out. How much does this do? I'm guessing that means double targeted Smeargle. Yeah, I should be able to live another Zing Zap plus the Flare Blitz. So I should be good to go and set up with my Eevee. So Extreme Evo Boost plus Follow Me is always my play here. 100%. I guess what's annoying is Togedemaru in the future because of the fact that you do have, you know, potential Nuzzle. So I'm going to Follow Me here. You should Zing Zap and hope you crit maybe. If you crit, I actually lose the game here. But we'll see. Zing Zap. Or you knock out? What? Did I get my roll wrong? Did I lay rate the damage wrong? Oh... I'm so upset. How much did the first one do? Because I felt like... Actually, I might have done 50. I might have done 50 something. Maybe I should have... Maybe I should have... You always roar here. I'm so disappointed in myself. That one's disappointing because... I should have double checked the damage. I should have wrote the number in my head. I should have paid attention to Flare Blitz. I should have been memorizing the Zing Zap damage. Could have sworn we would have lived it. Yeah, you roar here, and that's gonna be game. I feel so dumb right now. I feel so dumb right now. I can't even win now. I guess what I should have done, maybe expect my opponent double attack to actually no. What I should have done was double Spiky Shield to Smeargle and switch down to Eevee, I guess. Like, I'm learning, because I'm thinking of what I could have done better. Because if he zings that Flare Blitz, I'm guessing you double it into the Smeargle slot to get rid of potential, you know, like Spore, Fake Out, Transform stuff. So, what I could have done was Spiky Shield with Smeargle. Switched out Eevee to Clefairy to Eevee, because that also covers the Encore play for my opponent. Yeah. That would have 100% been the better call. Oh, I feel so dumb. But, good game to my opponent. I feel like it was mostly a mistake on my part. I feel like I just made that dumb mistake. Okay. Like, my opponent just plays straightforward. But, yeah. Like, you always zings up there. I really want to know that. I want to know how much damage it did. Did I actually misread the number? I feel like I did. If I did, I'm actually embarrassed right now. But let's see if we can go 2-1 this episode. Come on. And that's a lesson learned, because there were definitely better plays I could have done in that battle. So I should just switch down to Smeargle, I guess. Well, if I was Roar, the problem with dealing with Roar is to turn 1 Roar. Like, even if you predict it, like, you could probably, like, I could probably have switched out into Smeargle, hoping I get roared back in Eevee. But if I get roared in Espeon, that makes my position even, like, so much weirder. That lay makes my position so much weirder, in my opinion. And if I obviously go into Espeon, you know, Roar, Magic Bounce, the Arcanine could bring an even bigger threat to the field, and, like, I'm not even in a position where I can set up with Eevee, so it's, like, super weird. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could have led Whimsicott plus Eevee. Like, I'm trying to think. What could I do better? Like, obviously, there was the Smeargle play. Like, switching Clefairy out into Eevee that one turn. Turn 1, I could have potentially hoped for that 50-50 with Roar. If I lead Whimsicott, Eevee... No, he can fake out Flare Blitz, so that's not a good idea. I don't know, to be honest. I feel like I did bring the right Pokemon. I feel like I just didn't play it right. Alright, German from El Salvador with a 1707 rating will be our last opponent today. Bring Koko, Raichu, Mimikyu, Snorlax, Garchomp, and Celesteela. I don't really like dealing with this. I don't. Dealing with the Z move is gonna be frustrating. Dealing with the Z move is gonna be frustrating. I don't know if you fake out turn 1. Oh man, there's so many mind games if you lead Koko plus Raichu here. The problem is there's so many mind games in the lead itself. If you lead Koko Raichu here, I want to lead Eevee Clefairy. But if you lead Mimikyu plus Snorlax, I want to lead Eevee plus Smeargle to give me fake out pressure. I'm not sure which one you go either. I'm gonna go Eevee Clefairy, I think. Smeargle, Espeon in the back. We'll see how this goes. I'm expecting Koko Raichu, but my opponent might just lead Mimilax. If my opponent does lead Mimilax, that's not... I guess it's kind of bad. It is kind of bad, to be honest. If it's Z Destiny Bond, that's a problem. I don't know. There are like so many potential options for my opponent. I don't think you're Scarf Garchomp, so I think you're Z Garchomp. And yeah, my opponent leads Koko Raichu, so it makes sense. It's so obvious I double protect here. So would you fake out here? I feel like you might just go for Z move into Eevee if you're expecting the double protect. I really want to make the read of just going for the Z move with Eevee and follow me, because I really feel like you would just go for the Z move. If I double protect, it's safe, but if I use the Z move, it's risky, because if you fake out, it's bad for me, but if you go for the Z move, it's amazing for me. So we take risk on this channel, and I really do want to call out the Z move of Raichu. Please work. No. Fake out. Into Clefairy. Okay, that makes you Thunderbolting. Or Gleaming. Why'd you Gleam there? That gives me a chance. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright. Alright, Eevee. Extreme evoboost here. Boost my Clefairy. Not Clefairy. Eevee boost. Okay. So that was a really interesting play by my opponent turn 1. Like, really interesting. Like, if anything, I was expecting Thunderbolt plus Fake Out, but I guess that works in my favor. Was that Life Orb? Have we confirmed this item yet? How much did that Gleam do? It might be Specs. Oh no, it's not Specs. That's definitely not Specs. Baton Pass, Follow Me is always my play here. The problem is double Thunderbolts must like I want to predict double Thunderbolt, but of course you could always just Electric Z move the Eevee because you do threaten it. And I'm not sure if it 1 knocks out the Eevee. 2, I want to avoid Z move here. Oh, Volt Switch, huh? That's a really interesting one. Okay. So we see Volt Switch. What's my opponent going out into? Celesteela? Mimikyu? I feel like it would be... Yeah, Mimikyu. Okay. So I Baton Pass here. Go out into my... Espeon. I feel like my opponent brought Mimikyu Lax then. This is going to be a really interesting game. Because I already struggle with Mimikyu Snorlax as it is. Gleam, so I think I survive. I do. Okay. And I'll go for Stored Power into the top of Coco. And I'll go for the Heal Pulse into my Espeon. Because Mimikyu cannot pick up a knockout onto Espeon no matter what. Stored Power. Unless you're Sash. If you're Sash, it might be a bad play. Okay, you're not. I didn't think you were. So I get to Heal Pulse my Clefairy. My opponent goes for a Trick Room. It's going to be Z-move from the Mimikyu, so it's probably Ghostium. And I shouldn't pick up the knock on Espeon. I refuse to believe this knocks out Espeon. So it is going to be Z-move coming out from the Mimikyu. Kind of wish I Stored Power Follow Me Bear, because that would have been beautiful. But yeah, Never Ending Nightmare going to go out. So I don't have to worry about Z-Dusty Bomb, which is really crucial here. And that's going to go out into my Espeon. Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't activate my berry, looks like. No, it doesn't. So I'm going to be able to Heal Pulse my Clefairy. And now Clefairy is back at a decent health. And Raichu's going to be coming out. And we do have the Fake Out pressure, so not too bad. I wonder what kind... I still don't know what kind of... And I also don't have to worry about Z-move from Raichu. Is it AV, potentially? Could be AV. I'll just double protect here. Because no... What if you're SD? If you're SD, I guess that's still not a problem, because I still Follow Me with Smeargle in the back, so we're good against SD. Because I can Gleam next turn, Stored Power, Follow Me. Yeah, I still have options. I still have options against like an SD, which is probably the worst case scenario. Actually, no, I'm fine. I thought maybe I should let Espeon take a Thunderbolt. Maybe it could get my berry back, but I don't think I risk it in electric terrain. I'd risk it out of electric terrain, but obviously not in terrain. Especially since he could Thunderbolt Power me. Like Fake Out, I think will activate my berry. I kind of wish that Never Ending Nightmare did a little bit more damage, but you know. I also can't tell if that's physical or special. I feel like that would be physical. Volt Switch again. Are you Trick Rooming? Taunt, okay. And I go for Gleam here and Follow Me. Yep, always. Always. I never risk it. I never want to risk something I don't have to. If it's Ghostium, I also have to worry about Never Ending Nightmare, so that's also like something I have to look out for. So I do get to Follow Me with Clefairy. I feel like if I just get rid of the Snorlax, which is probably coming in, I do win. So my opponent might just double attack the Clefairy. We'll see here though. It's Celesteela in the back, okay. So if you target down my Clefairy here, this game is definitely my favorite, it looks like. Skies. Taunt, yep. And leftovers, okay. Electric terrain also disappears from the battlefield, so I don't have to worry about that. I feel like I'm okay with Celesteela getting a beast boost here. So I'll just protect with Espeon. I could also store power to Mimikyu. Yeah, it's Z move, so I don't have to worry. Shadow Sneak would activate my berry. Yeah. Yes. I feel like I'll live Heavy Slam. Although this could be a potential roll. Because with Friend Guard, I should be able to live Heavy Slam. I believe in Espeon. I believe. And you target Clefairy anyway, so I get the free knockout on Mimikyu, which is perfect here. Because now I can go into Smeargle, double protect, stored power the Raichu, and transform my Espeon. Stored power should knock out Raichu, right? Am I insane for believing it won't knock out Raichu? I mean, I'd believe it if it's a Lele, but come on, this is like, this is Espeon, man. And now, but I feel like I have to protect. Yeah, I do have to double protect because, yes, fake out with Pocket Berry, so I don't think you're gonna fake out Espeon, but Heavy Slam might knock out my Espeon now. So I'll double protect here. If you're AV, what happens if you actually are AV? Oh man, I don't even want to think about what if it's AV Raichu. I really don't want to think about what if it's AV Raichu. I mean, we see fake out Thunderbolt Voltwitch Psychic. Could be AV. Who knows? Oh, mind games are so annoying to play. I feel like it would. Is this team triple Z move? I mean, I have faced that before, like at Worlds. Are you gonna fake out the Smeargle, or are you just gonna go for a Thunderbolt? Yeah, fake out the Smeargle. With that extra chip, I also don't have to worry about like potential. Oh wow, you doubled in the Smeargle. Okay. Not what I was expecting. I'll take it. Actually, what kind of boost did Celesteela get earlier? That's also important to know. Moody, defense rises, attack falls. He got physical defense. So I'll stored power to Raichu here. I think Follow Me is actually safer now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'd rather Follow Me here. I'd rather Follow Me than transform later in the game, because now that I got that defense boost, I'm going to be able to definitely take Heavy Slam easily. So, stored power into Raichu. Let's pick up the knockout. What was I thinking? Yeah, like that HP bar went down. HP bar went way down. Heavy Slam's going to go out in a Smeargle. With the defense boost, I should be taking it. Yeah. I didn't take it as well as I thought. And now, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll just... What does Smeargle get? Special defense boost. Accuracy falls. I mean, 2 stored powers are going to be able to knock out Celesteela. And I'll just go for stored power. And I really want to transform, to be honest. Because if I transform, I might be able to live another Heavy Slam from that Celesteela with the boost from the Espeon. So I'd rather go for it. Or I could have protected. No, I should have protected transformed. Well, then again, I'm risking. No, then I would be risking a crit on Smeargle. And then, yeah, like if the crit on Smeargle happens, it could actually be game. So, yeah, transform or just Follow Me. Stored power is the safe play. The stored power is going to go in Espeon. Let's pick up the knockout, but I do have to boost with the Smeargle. So, we're all good in that department. But I guess if my opponent gets maybe 5 protects in a row. Actually, no, Follow Me was the play there. Because if my opponent gets 5 protects in a row, I could be screwed here. I'll go into Eevee here. I'm wondering if I want to go for Gleam first. Yeah, this could be a problem. I'll go for Return. You know what? I'll just start power. I'll start power first. Yeah, my opponent doesn't even protect here, so that's going to be good gain to my opponent. So we will be able to pick up 2 wins, 1 loss in today's episode, and that will be the final episode of using Eevee. It's been a fun yet frustrating experience. It's been a fun plus frustrating experience. I'm kind of glad we're using it at the end of the metagame compared to like in the middle, because, you know, I'd probably be tilted by that, but I don't really have any VGC 17 events, I don't think, at all coming up for me. So yeah, I'm just having fun playing VGC 17 and more preparing for VGC 18 as well. I'm also excited to see London, but I'm more excited to see Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon play the games, start VGC 18 content. It's going to be a wild ride, and I hope you people will stay tuned to watch it. If you did like this video, please leave a like down below, show us your support, as well as, again, you can check out my social medias, the previous episodes of VGC 17 Back with Battles, and the side tiers. All links will be down in the description down below. You can check out Geo, the one who created the cool, amazing animation for the Eevee Z move, because the Eevee Z move original one is copyrighted by Pokemon. And of course, he does his own series with Eevee. I actually don't know if he still does that anymore. I don't think he does. He might do it. I don't know, but of course you can go check him out. And yeah, feel free to leave a comment down below, share with your friends if you think any of them would enjoy it. And thank you all for watching, really appreciate it, and I'll catch you around next time. Have a good day, people. See you soon.